Hey, there's Sal. Hey, Sal, how are you, man?
Hey, good man. How are you?
Doing real well. Thanks for joining us on the stream. This is pretty exciting. Sal is a Marimba at the Cadets. And Sal, how many years have you been at the Cadets?
This will be my second year with the cadets. This is also my age out year.
All right, excellent. And tell us a little bit about your marching history before your 2 years here at the Cadets.
I also spent 2 years with the Reading Buccaneers, a DCA corps. Awesome stuff there. Um, Also have some college band experience, high school band experience, the works.
Excellent. When you kind of moved into Cadets 2 years ago, what were some of the things that kind of attracted you to the Cadets organization?
Um, well, that was the cadets were never really like the corps that I always wanted to be in. Um, but I had a teacher that recommended me to the cadets a few years ago, and she gave me Ian Moyer's email, and he was the caption supervisor at the time. And he invited me to a camp. I went there, got a call back, got cut, and then came back the next year.
Excellent. Well, it's a small world. I actually had the privilege of actually working with Ian at a school in Oklahoma City, of all places, in like '02 or '03. Him and Brian Tinkle were on this very lucky high school staff for one summer, so got to work with him for a little bit, and that's a smart guy for sure.
Yeah, he's incredibly intelligent.
Yeah. Um, so tell us a little bit about how things, obviously there's been a little bit of staff turnover at cadets. So compared to what you experienced last year and what's going on this year, how are things a little bit
Sorry,
different?
my roommate just walked.
No problem. Hey, roommate.
um, so, so things are a lot different this year. Of course, with the recent news. But we're working through it.
Yep.
But this year is a I can definitely say it's an improvement in all sections this year. Front ensembles, fire, batteries, fire, brass is a lot better. Like, expect some good stuff coming.
Yeah, I've always been a huge cadets fan, and man, if they're going to get better, I was actually a big fan of last year's show. It puts me a little bit on an island in some cases, but I really enjoyed the heck out of that show, seeing it live. Being right there in front of that group was really special. So have cadets announced their full show for this year? I'm a little fuzzy as to
They
where everybody
haven't.
is.
We have there was an announcement a while ago. That idea has been sort of scrapped.
Right.
The idea was, the conversation, people talking without speaking, and you can put two and two together. That's not the best idea, right?
Sure.
So, um,
But the new show hasn't been announced. Is that right?
have no. Normally we try and announce it closer to the beginning of spring training. Expect something soon. There is a teaser on the cadets Facebook page,
Ooh,
so check that out.
I haven't seen that yet. I'm gonna have to go check that out right
It's
after
just a
this.
picture. It's a picture, but there's some good symbolism in there. So
Excellent. We'll have to check that out. Without revealing anything or leaking anything, because we wouldn't want you to get in trouble for that. What kind of portion of the show that you've learned so far has you like really kind of fired up?
um, we have, of course, every show has a really good percussion moment, but really look out for this year's with the cadets because there's some cool new age music going on. It is fancy,
Fancy. All
to
right.
say the least. Yeah, it's fancy.
That's that'll be fun. I can't wait till we can talk about that a little bit more and see some video from that. I know that Vic Firth in particular always gets out there and going to get some videos. So hopefully they're going to be out there soon and we can take a look at that and see you and the rest of the percussion
Yeah, it
ensemble.
shouldn't be long. Shouldn't be long. A few weeks maybe till those Vic videos come out. So
Love it. Those are so fun. So you've said kind of the brass is really well improved. How's the guard this year? I mean, cadets are really known for having a great guard. Have you had a chance to see them in action?
yeah, we actually had a chance. We always do a little show and tell at camps. Each section watches other sections. It's really nice. Well, the thing about the guard this year is that the amount of auditionees were like insane. Like we had it, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but almost double auditionees and spots, like in the guard total, like
Wow.
not just spots in the guard. So like there's a lot of talent coming in. So I just can't wait to see what happens on the field.
Wow, that's going to be pretty amazing. Well, it's going to be an exciting year for the cadets.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, a few bumps here early in the season, but I know that the level of talent that you and that staff and that all the other marching members there, it's gonna be a great season, and we'll be able to put all those other things behind us and move ahead. So it's going to be really exciting, and we're really looking forward to seeing that. Um, Unfortunately, cadets, I think I'm going to miss. I'm gonna have to drive a ways to see cadets this year. There's two shows here near me in Kansas, and last year you're at the one close. This year you're at the one a little farther down in Dodge City, or not Dodge City, somewhere else. Anyway, El Dorado, Kansas. Beautiful El Dorado. But with that said, any particular shows that you're looking forward to playing this year? Of course, aside from the big one in Indy.
Well, I always like the Jay Bernie Crum shows. It's it's about like an hour from my hometown, so it's a home show for me, and the crowds are always great. I love that stadium. Um, I know it was mentioned before, but the Clifton shows are always really nice. Being in DCA, I think Alec talked about it. You know, performed in that stadium quite a few times, so I always like that show.
Awesome. Well, those will be fun for everyone for sure. So Sal, we've got your Instagram on the screen as well. I
Yeah.
encourage everyone to follow there. Yep. So for those brave enough to follow your Instagram, what are they going to get to see this summer?
Well, right now you're not going to see much. I kind of just started posting on it.
Yeah.
During the summer, I normally try and post a lot about my day, about like if I had a struggle, if I got through a wall or something. Aside from that, selfies, sky appreciation, all that stuff.
Sky appreciation. Excellent. And same question we've asked some folks. What are you really going to miss this summer? And I have a feeling I know what you're going to say because it's been a
Man,
common
such
theme.
a common answer. Such a common answer. I'm gonna
It's
miss
fine.
my dog. Like I really am. I have a little Yorkie Pom, and she's awesome. She's always super energetic. Gonna miss my family and girlfriend, of course. So yeah.
So you mentioned your girlfriend. Is she in the marching arts activity at all, or is this just kind of like one of those things for her?
No, she plays the cello. So
Okay,
that's
musical anyway.
yeah, yeah, musical, but not band.
Yeah, not so much on the move, typically speaking.
No.
Although I guess she could, it wasn't Rhythm X. It was one of the WGI cores actually had four string player WGI cores, WGI groups in Independent Open had four string players up on these boxes and they were moving around. I was like, looks terrifying.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a cool show. So, well, all right, Sal, thanks for your time tonight. Anything else you want to let us know before we move on and start checking in with you through the rest of the summer?
No, no, man. Just thanks for having me, and keep checking out the show for more updates over the summer. Can't wait to talk about the show more.
Excellent. Well, thanks and have a great night.